If I show you a document that you have not reviewed, would you please tell me?
Sí.
All right. Now, these documents, with one exception, will all start off at the top with identifying information. The first ones I will show you will have at the top the case number. Then it'll say the state of Texas versus Fernando, Mendoza, Zavala. And it'll say in the county court at law number 5, Bexar County, Texas. Can we share those, Ms. Medrano? Nicole? Who's sharing those with us?
Your Honor, I am going to, but I asked Nicole for, I just need to be able to share my screen.
Okay, share the screen. Okay.
Nicole,
Got it?
I just need the permission to share my screen.
Okay, yes. Ah.
Hello.
Did we get it or no?
I heard a
I don't know if
call.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Right now, you're sharing your screen.
Okay, hang on one second.
No, I'm trying to see what I can find.
Ah, stop sharing. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Well, if all else fails in the future, what you can do instead of deleting, you can just make it private.
I can't find where you share yours.
I'm not sure if there's like a button on the bottom that allows, that you can press allow participants to share screen.
Okay. Your-
Okay,
your
wait, I think I got it.
password? For the FCCL or at Gmail.
You got it.
Yes, got it.
Judge,
Okay.
yeah, do you have it? Just give me
Mr. Mendoza Zavala,
that. Okay.
Hey,
I mentioned to you that these are the documents that it'll show the identifying information at the top.
Anything happen?
This is slightly too high because I can't show you the case number. You can scroll, Nicole, scroll it down. There you are. If you notice, it says cause number 641703. The state of Texas versus Fernando Mendoza Zavala in County Court of Law number 5, Bexar County, Texas. Then, after that, identifying information, that will be repeated in almost all the documents, one exception. Then it has the title of the particular document. This one is titled State's Consent to Video Conference. Since I mentioned a while ago that both you and the state have the right to demand that this proceeding be held in the open public courtroom, this is the document wherein the state agrees to do this by video conference. Now, by the way, this particular video conference is being streamed on YouTube, which makes it public. But the law requires it to be in the open public courtroom. Do you understand that you're giving up the right to have this in the open public courtroom?
sí, yeah.
This particular one is where the state, the prosecutor, Ms. Caitlin C. Morgan, you'll see her signature there. She agrees to the video conference. The next document starts off again with the identifying information. You see that there? Excuse me. The particular document, in this case, the title is Discovery Acknowledgement. By the way, do you read and write English?
No,
All right.
español.
So, did you have anyone read and interpret these documents to you?
Sí,
And who was that?
la abogada, mi abogada.
All right. Now, this particular document is titled Discovery Acknowledgement. We have a law in the state of Texas that requires the prosecutors, the state's attorneys, to share with you and your attorney all the evidence that is relevant in this case. It includes names of people, witnesses, receipts, books, documents, videos, if it involves video, all the different materials that are presented in a courtroom. This document is signed by your attorney and the state's attorney. They are telling you and the world that the state's attorney in this case has obeyed this law. Did you see and understand this document?
Sí,
All right. This next document, this is yours. This is where you agree and consent to the video conference instead of having this hearing in the open public courtroom. This has your name on there, Fernando Mendoza, and your attorney's name, Julia G. Hernandez. Now, I want to point out one thing. Did you, in fact, sign this document?
sí,
All right. Did you understand it?
Sí.
All right. Now, the next document, it's called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. This starts off with 3 individual separated sentences. And then it is divided into 15 numbered parts. Ms. Hernandez, as his attorney and as an officer of the court, did you and Mr. Mendoza Zavala review this entire document carefully?
Yes, we did, Your Honor.
Did he understand it?
Yes, he did, Judge.
Do you have any doubt about his understanding this document?
No, Your Honor.
Senor Mendoza Zavala, the first part
Okay.
of this document that has a number on it, number 1, talks about the punishment for the law or the crime that you committed or you're accused of committing. You're accused of committing a DWI second. The punishment for that is a fine from $0 to $2,000, anywhere in there, and jail from 30 days to 1 year in jail. Did you see and understand it?
sí,
All right. Now, the rest of the documents are numbered. Number 3 talks about mental health issues. Have you ever had any particular mental health problems?
no,
All right. This paper says that you're going to plead nolo contendere, which translates to no contest. You're not fighting this charge.
no, 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 yo me opongo.
Okay. Number 8 says that talks about whether you're a citizen or not. Are you a U.S. citizen right now?
No,
Where are you a citizen?
soy residente
A resident of what?
mexicano.
All right. Did you have, or did Ms. Hernandez have someone talk to you, give you legal information concerning what kind of consequences you can have your legal immigration status or your deportability. The legal consequences of this charge. Has someone explained that to you?
Sí.
All right. Ms. Hernandez, are you satisfied that the requirements and duties imposed by Padilla versus Kentucky have been met?
Yes, Your Honor. And just for your information, he's a resident of the US.
He's a legal permanent resident?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who counseled him on the immigration Padilla versus Kentucky issues?
We discussed that ourselves, Your Honor. I represent him and several members of the family, and we've dealt on several planes about this type of issue with him. So we are the ones that discussed it, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Mendoza Zavala,
Sí. Sí.
do you know, or were you told, was it explained to you that the deal or agreement you have made with the state, as the judge, I have to say yes or no, that I approve it or I disapprove it. If I disapprove it, then there is no deal. I can also give you any punishment that we talked about a while ago, the $0 to $4,000 fine and jail from 30 days to 1 year. If I give you a punishment that's heavier than what you agreed to, or if I reject your deal outright, either one, then the law would allow you to start all over again. And nothing you've said or signed up till now would be used against you. Is that understood?
Sí.
All right. Now, these documents, all of them are going to be part of the official record. I'm now going to show you some more documents. This one is called the trial court's certification of defendant's right of appeal. There are a vertical stack of boxes. Next to each box is a statement about your right to appeal. The fifth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the only one that has a check mark. I am certifying to you that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Is that understood?
Sí.
All right. The next document is going to take a moment to, there you are. This document is called a plea agreement. This is the deal that you have made. It starts off with the identifying information of your name and the case number. That first box on the top is going to be marked, and it will say that you have been informed and reminded that you have a right to remain silent. We cannot make you talk, make statements, or answer questions. Then the third box, it's going to be marked. It says defendant is not a U.S. citizen. Then there's a statement there that will be checked off. It says compliance with Padilla versus Kentucky. Padilla versus Kentucky is a Supreme Court of the United States case that requires this court and we as lawyers to make sure that you know and understand that there may be serious consequences to you and to your immigration status or to your deportability. These consequences may result from this case and what actions you take. Now, the next section, again, there's a vertical stack of, you went too far, a vertical stack of little boxes, and each one has a declaration about your constitutional rights and protections. Did you and Ms. Hernandez go over this carefully?
Sí,
Did you understand what this says?
sí,
All right. The next section says that the state is proceeding with the DWI second charge. You understand that?
sí.
All right. Now, to the charge of DWI second, how do you plead? What is your, how do you present yourself on that charge?
Culpable.
All right. I believe that my understanding was that you were going to plead no contest. The court takes a
No me
no
opongo.
contest. Right. All right. The court takes a no contest plea as a guilty, but there is a difference that your attorney has insisted on because it protects you on certain things. So I accept your plea of no contest. I do find you guilty as a result of your plea and the evidence. Now, I order you to appear in the offices of County Court at Law Number 5. You're required to allow the staff here to place your thumbprint on the legal documents as required by law. Is that clear?
Sí,
All right. Because I have found you guilty, I sentence you to 60 days, Bexar County Jail. You're fined $0 and 0 court costs. What is the status, Ms. Morgan?
Your Honor, it's not going to be a JSAT. He was just going to go serve 60 days.
So he owes 60 days at this time?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Mendoza Zavala,
sí.
the punishment, you are to be locked up in Bexar County Jail for 60 days. I need to ask you some questions because it's up to me whether I accept that or not. I can give you a greater punishment and I can also give you a lesser punishment. Do you have family?
Sí,
Are you married?
sí.
How long have you been married?
21, fue para 2 años.
Okay. How many children do you have?
Tengo 2 hombres y
Okay. What are their ages?
el mayorcito tiene va a cumplir 2 años, 22. Ya trabaja, ya trabaja ahorita fuera, en los mercados por allá.
What about the other ones? How old are they?
Y la niña la segunda tiene 20 años, va a cumplir 21. Esa es la segunda. Y luego, el más chico tiene 17 años.
Does your wife work outside the house?
Sí,
Okay. Mr. Mendoza Zavala, I noticed that you signed the papers Fernando Mendoza. You do not show Fernando Mendoza Zavala, do you?
Where did he go?
I'm waiting for your answer, sir. Did you understand my question?
Yes, I don't see him either, Judge.
Well, we have to wait for him to come back. Do you have his phone number, Mrs. Hernandez?
Yes, I'm gonna call right now.
Mhm.
Mr. Fernandez is back already. You see that?
Señor Mendoza Zavala,
Sí, discúlpeme, disculpe.
la última pregunta que le... the last question that I asked you. Well, tell him about it.
Mirna,
I'll call him.
sí, sí, ahora sí.
Thank you, ma'am. Señor Mendoza Zavala,
Sí,
I want to remind you that the worst thing that could ever happen to you is for you to drink and drive and kill a member of your own family because you're drunk. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
entiendo.
The second worst thing that could happen to you is that you drink and drive and kill an innocent person, a child, an old man like me, someone innocent, but you kill him because you're drinking and driving. You understand that can happen?
Sí, sí entiendo.
If you drink and drive and kill somebody, you're looking at 20 years of your life locked up in bars, behind bars, like an animal, like a dog, locked up in a cell. How old are you right now?
Tengo 44 años.
So if this happened to you today and you went to prison today, you wouldn't be out till you're 64 years old. You understand that that's one of the simple consequences of drinking and driving.
Sí, sí, sí entiendo.
Have you seen on TV or read in the papers how that happens a lot?
Sí,
You're among the people that's very, very much a danger to our community.
sí,
The next time you come before a court on a DWI, you're looking at a felony, state prison. Is that clear?
sí.
Are you working right now? Do you have a job?
Sí, sí, ahorita estoy trabajando.
What are you doing? What is your job?
Trabajo levantando las botes de basura, recycle, basura.
How long have you been working with that job?
Ahorita voy a completar un año.
What will happen to your job if you go to jail for 60 days?
Pues necesitaría ya avisarles a mis patrones, como quiera ya saben algo por si lo que me llegue a pasar, pero cuando regrese a lo mejor tengo mi trabajo para atrás.
All right. I'm going to sentence you, instead of the 60 days, I'm going to sentence you to 34 days. I don't like putting you in jail, but you know, my job requires me to try and protect our community. My first job under my oath of office is to follow the law and the Constitution. My second priority is to protect the community. You are a danger to our community. You better remember that. Unless you like the idea of spending 20 years of your life in prison, you better give real serious thought to giving up drinking. I have a simple question. What's more important to you? Your children, possible grandchildren in a few years, or your drinking? What's more important?
No, pues más importante.
Well, you better act like it. We have an expression that says talk is cheap. Any questions, Ms. Morgan?
No questions from the state, Your Honor.
Ms. Hernandez?
No, I just wanted to advise the court that my client lost his vehicle when it got impounded. He was never able to recover it. So he goes to work with rides from other coworkers or family members, because we discussed, you know, if he was still driving or how does he get around. And just to also let you know, he lives in Seguin. So he's done everything he could to continue to work. And I think we discussed all the options, and this for him was the best plan for him. And we did discuss the issue of continuous drinking.
Good. I highly encourage you, Mr. Mendoza Zavala, to participate in Alcoholics Anonymous. Even if you don't think you're an alcoholic, it might help you to avoid that kind of trouble anymore. You said your family's more important. Show me. Don't just tell me, show me. Do you have any questions, Mr. Mendoza Zavala?
No, no.
All right, good luck to you, sir. You're remanded to Bexar County Jail. When can he surrender?
We asked for 1 week, Your Honor.
You are to surrender to Bexar County Sheriff's Office, the jail, on 7 p.m. 1 week from today. That'll be the July the 5th. Make it the 6th. July the 6th, 7 p.m. You're to surrender. If you don't, you will be arrested. All right, that'll conclude this this hearing. For the record, Mr. Mendoza Zavala, I noticed that you signed all the documents as Mendoza. Are you that one same person, Fernando Mendoza, that you signed your name? You are the same person as Fernando Mendoza Zavala?
Sí.
Thank you. The record will show. All right, that'll conclude this. Ms. Abrams, thank you for your help. Yes, ma'am. Now we'll switch over to the regular Zoom.
Your Honor, may we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Es todo, señor. Puede dejar la junta y yo le explico. Usted se tiene que entregar en una semana a las 7, o sea, el 6 de julio.
Sí, está muy bien.
A la cárcel. Pero
Ok.
antes de eso, tiene que ir a la corte a dar una huella de su dedo gordo para el archivo, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Y luego ese día el 6 se entrega a las 7.
Está muy bien.
¿Y la corte? ¿Dónde hemos ido?
Y a oiga, disculpe, y a dónde voy a ir a tomar la huella, ¿dónde va a ser?
En la corte.
En la corte.
Sí. En la corte, atrás de las oficinas de la corte número 5, hay la gente que trabaja con el juez. Ellos tienen el archivo y ¿cómo se llama? El Bexar County Sheriff, él va a tomar su huella antes de que usted se entregue allá.
Oh, está muy bien. Otra pregunta, entonces se lo podría tomar como el miércoles que voy a por la pastilla, la huella.
Eso de tomar la pastilla ya no lo van a requerir. Ellos van a requerir que haga 34 días en la cárcel.
Ok, so ya no tienes
Entonces,
que hacer.
ya no tengo que hacer eso de la pastilla.
No.
Y la máquina tampoco.
Tampoco.
Ah, bueno.
Ya desde ahora empieza.
Entonces, desde ahora ya no empiezo, a mí ya no soplo la máquina en la tarde, en la mañana.
No, porque se va a entregar usted en una semana.
Ah, bueno.
¿Ok?
Está muy bien.
A
Sí.
su sentencia. Y como el juez le avisó, si no se presenta, luego hay un orden de arresto.
Ok, está muy bien.
Ok.
Luego,
Mande.
también entonces como lo del el pago del bill bond que tengo, me tocan 2 pagos, pero ¿cómo le hago de eso?
Usted tiene que comunicarse con ellos porque no sé qué requieren. No sé si lo dejan hacer pagos o si pueden cerrar el caso, pero si usted les habla y les dice que ya va a ser ir a la cárcel el 6 de julio, luego ellos le van a explicar lo que necesita hacer con ellos.
Ah, bien.
¿Ok?
Sí.
Bueno, si quiere hablarme, lo que se le ocurre, ¿verdad? Me puede hablar.
Está bien, yo le hablo como quiera más despuesito, más tarde o algo.
Ok. Bueno,
Está
gracias.
bien. Sí, gracias a usted también.
Thank you, Nicole.
Bye.